Forge Tender.
Where's this Breach Titan?
The Surgical Extractions and the Slaughter Games.
Did you guys put it in this one?
Let me look up what Matthias told me to sideboard. Yes, so Matthias sent me the Breach Titan deck list, and he told me how to sideboard in this matchup. So
Relic, Scavenging.
he wanted Relic, Scavenging Ooze, and the 2 sudden shocks, and
Oh, now we gotta think about it?
cut the 3 Simian Spirit Guides and the Baloth.
3 guys in a battle.
Go ahead. You are starting. Sweet. The one thing that I want to comment on, and I'm sure someone on YouTube and people in chat are going to miss this, there are Grafdigger's Cages in the sideboard of the green-red deck, and Matthias explicitly said not to bring them in this matchup because he felt that the Court of Callings weren't the thing he was worried about. He just wanted to interact with my cards if I go to combo him.
Find another Simian Spirit Guide in there. I think you need
So on my side of the board, my plan is going to be to Slaughter Games, Primeval Titans, and Fulminator Mage plus Surgically Extract the Valakuts. Now, what am I cutting? Generally, actually, you're going to see the awkward cards that just aren't good. They don't have, he doesn't really have artifacts and enchantments that I care about. Not only is he bringing in some graveyard hate, but Reveillark's just slow and clunky to begin with. I think Path to Exile is actually better than Lightning Bolt in this matchup. Bolt is just a tool basically to let us race, whereas Path to Exile not only can actually take a Primeval Titan off the table, but it also can path one of our own guys in response to an Anger of the Gods. This is 7 for 7, I guess. I'm not super excited to have Scavenging Ooze in my deck still, but just having a critical mass of 2-drops is pretty important in this deck, just so your Court of Calling is going to be faster. Let's double check my board. I think this is what I want to do. Yeah, I think that's it. None of these other cards are particularly good. And for reference, this matchup is generally unwinnable bad. So I haven't played it or tested it with Surgical Extractions and Slaughter Games, so I want to see if that changes it at all to give it any kind of percentage points. But generally, your Breach Titan opponent has to be both bad and unlucky to lose this matchup.
So you'll win all these games.
Bad and unlucky.
Definitely have one of those two.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't know which it is.
I feel like when my good Breach Titan opponents are unlucky, they still win, and when my bad Breach Titan opponents run average, they win. So it's just you have to have the overlap on the Venn diagram to take games. I played against, I think Ad Nauseam is a really good metagame choice right now, and I actually played against it twice in the Classic that I won, and believe it or not, Slaughter Games won 2 of the 4 games that I won against them. One of the games that I won, I played in the first round, I just twinned him on 4, basically. I had Bird into Wall of Roots plus 2-drop, and then Resto on 3 into Chord for Kiki on 4, and he was just yep, alright.
Yeah, I mean, that's percentage of your decks.
Correct, yeah, just this deck isn't a fast combo deck very often, and turn 4 is by no means a fast combo deck, but sometimes you get them.
I mean, that's twin.
Shotgun. Alright.
Yeah.
I need it this time, Brad.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Alright.
We literally just maybe there's some delay. We just got done explaining my choices for the sideboard in this matchup. Maybe you're talking about on the Breach Titan side. The Breach Titan, the logic for the Simian Spirit Guides, I'm assuming, is just he wants to be slightly slower and more consistent. We're not racing him to anything. And the Baloth, we're not a burn deck. So, on my side of the table, we've got Fulminator Mage in our opening hand, so probably can never mulligan. The rest of this hand is actually very, very reasonable. We've got an Accelerant and some other cards that are good. We've got a couple of lands, so definitely keeping.
Yeah. On my side, it's a definite keep too. We've got ramp into big things with some lands to do our stuff.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play this Windswept Teeth and pass.
Cinderglade pass.
Grab my Murmuring Bosk.
Good.
Go down to. And that's why the Bosk is in the deck. It's fetchable. Also, Collective Brutality might help this matchup some too.
It's possible. You see that?
And I'm going to go ahead and fetch to 16 and play a Wall of Roots off of a Stomping Ground. Good.
Holding turn seems to be the worst fetch, so we'll use that one now.
Yep.
Go to 17.
Yep. You should always fetch mountains whenever possible in this deck. Steve-O?
Yeah, I do that too.
I think it's this.
Yep. That's fine. So Brad's gonna go ahead and get another stomping ground here, I assume.
Yep.
Alright, I'll draw. So we missed our land drop, but we do have Eternal Witness, which I love because she rebuys fetch lands. So we'll go ahead and put a counter on there and play Eternal Witness and put this Wood of Foothills back into play and pass the turn.
Freaking fetching, man.
Yes, impossible. I hate this game. It's hard to fetch.
I'm gonna play 2 Secure Tribe Elders.
Yep.
I'll pass.
So I have 2 Chord of Callings in my hand. So I think I actually want to use one of them to chord for a bird here at the end step. Just to continue getting out the gate a little bit faster here. And I'm actually going to fetch a basic mountain when I do this, just so I have some more red sources. Yeah, because this is 1, 2, 3, and then X is 1 for the Chord of Calling. Go 5. Huh, do I need the bird, or should I get... I could get Burrington Forge Tender just preemptively here, which doesn't seem awful, especially since I'm putting Wall of Roots into anger range. Huh.
This deck's like mono 4
That's close. What's my next turn gonna be? My next turn, I'm gonna need how much mana? I think the Forge Tender's the conservative line. Although I'm probably just gonna get Titan next turn anyway, so none of it really matters.
At least you're honest.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the bird for now. I can always use the next Cardinal Forge Tender if I need to.
Get Cinderglade, not stopping ground.
I think you want to leave the Cinderglade in your deck so that way you usually don't have a hard time getting basics, so that way you can have a dual land that you can fetch for later on. Alright, so I'll start my turn. Draw. Alright, I hit a Firelit Thicket, so that gives me 4. What am I doing? I could put this to 3, and then take 1 off this Murmuring Boss, going to 14. I can play Restoration Angel and blink my Wall of Roots. And then I've got 3, 4, 5, 6. I can chord for 3, but I have the Fulminator in my hand, so I can just replay this since this Wall of Roots is new again. So let's go ahead and do that. And then I will go ahead and pass turn.
Stupid Wall of Roots.
Stupid what?
Wall of Roots.
Yep. So again, I cast Omen using Wall of Roots in these 3, and then I blink the Wall of Roots, which reset it, so it's a new instance of Wall of Roots, so it can make mana yet again, and it's only going down to 4 toughness now.
You have to get max basics.
2 4s.
What?
You have to get. I thought you were wondering if you had to get
No,
basics or not.
I know I do. I'm just wondering if I do 1.
Yeah, I think so. Based on what's in your hand, I think so. Because you have.
It doesn't matter though, right?
No,
Or I guess I
you
can
do
this
one
way.
as a
Yeah,
combat
because
trick.
you have this.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play this.
Yeah.
Get these.
And then you get
And
a
then
sack
play
again.
that one. But then when I'm
Yeah.
right, and I can do this at instant speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I said, I probably did, and it doesn't matter
Thought
here.
that's what you had in your hand. I was just making sure.
I didn't have any of my cards. I just kind of had a hand that was like, I guess Fulminator's a card to interact.
How do I like kill him though?
How do you kill him? I don't know. Attack him.
You have a Titan?
Yeah,
That
but
kills me.
Yeah, you just attack him.
it doesn't have haste.
Yeah, it does. You have
It
to
does
breach in your
through the
hand.
breach.
Yeah. I mean, with that card,
Yeah.
I do play it though, right? This first. Or do I wait
You have through the breach.
Can you?
Yeah,
can
you breach and get
then
2 Valakuts.
Right.
and then play my mountain?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You're just going to shotgun his whole
Was it
board.
good?
Yep.
Right. That's the question though.
Yeah.
Can I kill him? instead?
Am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm just dead here.
Like
It's
now,
usually
yeah.
this is usually what happens. Like this happens and then you just die.
I mean, you blow one up and then you're just going to die.
So this resolves. I have priority.
Yep.
So this is the question though, right?
Yeah, I'm just dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
because
just-
you just attack. These hits me for 6, and then he
Right.
attacks and gets 2 more mountains.
Right.
on the
and then-
trigger on the stack, can't you?
Sure.
That doesn't do
It
anything.
doesn't work, though.
Oh, actually, so No, I actually am doing so. I
Finish
can
trigger
kill.
in a sec.
So killing a Valakut doesn't do anything to the Valakut trigger.
You can hit a mountain.
I could hit a mountain,
Right,
but
but
then
it'll hit the
then
second one, right?
then you sack this in response, and then this trigger still C2.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
in here.
Dead.
I gotcha.
It's a little bit slow. Headbread dead on my untap. A little
I
bit slow.
assumed.
Top card was Slaughter Games. Good place for it. I was on the
six
pl-
for each mountain.
I was on the play, and I was a turn slow.
You take 6.
Actually, it's going to be more than that because when you attack,
You
you
get
get
two
the
more.
third Valakut and another mountain.
That's why
There's no way for you to fulminator there and take 3 less damage.
No, not with the Sakura
Now
Tribe.
with
No,
Sakura
now
Tribe
it's Sakura Tribe Elder on play. So the Valakut trigger checks when the land comes into play and when the trigger resolves.
Right.
So before the trigger resolves, if I kill one of your mountains, you just respond to your own trigger with
your
Sakura
Tribe
Tribe Elder
Yeah.
and get another one, so they all see 5 of their mountains still.
Yeah, he was just dead. Like any way you cut it. he was dead.
Any way you cut it, I was dead. If you
If you didn't have through the
if you
breach.
didn't have through the breach, I think I could live there.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Valakut's, even though the Valakut's not in play.
Correct.
it
You
is
triggered the
trigger
trigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could kill the one Valakut, but then the Titan attacks and gets like another one and another mountain, and then I've got the Titan damage coming
Right.
through.
Right.
I'm with you now.
Yeah, I thought you had a through the breach. That's why
I did.
he was just dead. Yeah.
No, yeah. I just wasn't sure that I was supposed to use it.
This is
It
such a
makes
good
sense.
Hearthstone hand. Oh, the 8/8 is so good.
I mean, this feels like a keep.
Yeah, that's great. No, that's fine.
Such a good Hearthstone hand.
My
It
hand.
would be trash if we didn't have.
I'm on the
Trap
play.
Elder.
One drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, no land.
I've got a couple Tribe Elders for some ramp. I've also got a Relic to interact with this graveyard, and then we've got a Fatty.
You gonna die again.
Rune Halo. So the problem with Rune Halo is one, you can't Court of Calling for it. It's still like you're saying play Rune Halo, so you want to play a narrow card for a deck that's not terribly popular for a matchup that's still going to be bad even if you have Rune Halo. So I would definitely play more Slaughter Games before I played something as narrow as Rune Halo. And then you named a card Aven Mind Sensor, where there's only so many times where you can put Aven Mind Sensor into play and have it have literally no text on it. Like they just search and they're just like, the deck's got a bunch of mountains in it anyways. So like,
I used to play in Abzan, and I was playing against Scape Shift, like
What,
traditional
Mind Sensor?
Scape. Aven Mind Sensor,
Yeah.
yeah. So I was playing against traditional Scape Shift, and he goes to come off, and I Aven, and he hits it in the top corner. And I was just like, never again.
and like I mentioned before we started, this matchup is basically unwinnable for Cord, and I just want to see if having access to the Slaughter Games and Surgical Extractions makes that any less true.
So for my meta at my local store, I need to play this.
In
Yes.
a format like Modern, you're going to have matchups where you just don't win, and you have to be okay with that, or you can't play Modern.
That's why.
My 6 is very reasonable. We just happen to have our one fulminator in the opener again, which I don't know if we want it there. We get to scry at least. I'm gonna bottom a 4th land.
I think it's worth going
Yeah.
17.
Probably.
Stomping
I was
ground.
worried you had your nut draw there for a second. The turn 1 search.
God, that deck was so fun.
Go ahead and play Heath and pass the turn need again.
Escape Shift was so good when Deck 3 was legal. It was. I think
Oh,
it was
yeah,
literally
the
the
blue
best
one?
deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. We got caught in a snowstorm, and I hadn't played much Modern, and we
Tunnel
playtested.
Ingus literally just
I
does,
playtested
it
that.
doesn't do
Okay.
anything. Tunnel Ingus would not have done anything. He literally just would have shot the Tunnel Ingus with one of his Valakut triggers. Just doesn't do anything.
I think that sounds like
You
a
just teach
sexual
him.
maneuver.
Yes, it does. It absolutely does.
I'm gonna go to 19. Steve's gonna hit the battlefield.
That is disgusting.
Gonna avoid this, I assume.
Yeah.
I gotta look that card up because I don't know what the fuck it is. I have to make sure no one's playing. games.
Birds of Paradise, right on time. Go ahead and play a Voice of Resurgence. Go ahead.
Woo, that one got me really good.
Actually,
Do you even succeed?
I think I'm supposed to play the bird and the foothills here. Yeah, because if I draw Slaughter Games next turn, I can cast it, which can save me. So yeah, the voice isn't really going to do anything. Yeah.
So you're at 18.
I don't think you succeed.
I haven't fetched yet.
Personally.
You fetched first, and then
He has a
Yeah, I
touch-
haven't fetched
yeah.
again yet. I'm still at 19. Yeah, I will be at 18 eventually.
Draw. Alright, again, prioritizing getting spells out first and bolt and exile.
That's so rude. Yeah, that's fine with the bird being exiled. Because if I draw Eternal Witness, I would much rather get my fetch line back than a Bird of Paradise.
I don't get to choose anyway. So.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and go to 18 and go to the Stomping Ground.
land here.
Off Tunnelingus, really?
That's just the world's greatest card name. I wish I'd heard that in my life before. Holy shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this Razor Verge Thicket. I think I'm just supposed to Stone Rain him, so I will take one, and I will Stone Rain a Stomping Ground. And I have to take one off the Murmuring Boss to make black mana. Go ahead.
So you're at 17?
Yep.
Should be 17 all.
When I vote, I'm going to vote for Tunnelingus. I've established currently that that's happening.
Yep.
Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
What do you have left? Oh, yeah, it's pretty solid, I guess.
Alright, tap plan, voice, go ahead. Yep.
It's an untapped. Is the rain with that one? Doesn't that one come in untapped?
No, that's
No,
Search
no,
for
no,
Tomorrow.
no.
Search does?
Yeah.
Okay. I was on the other ones. That'd be busting that.
Yeah, turn 1 search is like awesome.
I like that card.
Alright. We really want to hit a land next turn.
First kit for the biscuit.
So we're going to pop Relic.
Yep.
So excited.
Now he's all about cutting.
You need to be unlucky, Brad.
Yeah, right.
No,
You
never
come to
unlucky.
it, so.
Thanks.
We take 3 again.
As an itch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to get a forest.
You have a Titan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game's over.
That's two titans.
The game has ended. We're gonna die 4 times to this deck, and then we'll move on. And that is just like I said, that's just what
This
you
deck
gotta.
is loses to what, like remand? Like that's the card it loses to?
No, it loses
the Blood Moon.
to infect and burn and stuff like that. It's
In
not
fact,
the-
affinity is another good one.
the version.
Oh, that's right.
The version that top aided the Grand Prix actually had 4 Simian Spirit Guides and 4 Chalice in the main deck to hedge those matchups. And I talked to Matthias about that, and he goes, "I don't think that's real life. I think the rest of your mid-range matchups are much worse with that kind of configuration." He said he wouldn't play it.
4 Chalice, man. What did he shave? I gotta go look at this. That's interesting.
Just none of the interaction that Kiki's able to play. Can they put Slaughter Games on a creature? Just give me like a 4-mana 1/1 with
Make it
Slaughter
10
Games
mana.
attached to it.
Gosh, that sounds so good.
Yeah, make it 10 mana.
That's all we do, right? We just staple extra creatures now, so I'm gonna get that eventually.
We
This
should've
hand-
stapled.
This hand is lit, fam. Lit AF. That's what the
Wow.
kids say, right?
What the fuck?
It's got a bird on one. Brad should start cutting, so I got the Fulminator again.
You need to learn to shuffle.
Yeah, keep.
Well, it probably loses to Scred Red too, because that's a deck now.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep 2. I've got some ramp, some interaction. Yeah, this is fun.
18 bird, go.
Now leave me with a decision.
Oh.
Oh.
Never mind.
Never mind. I got he has the nut draw.
You need this thing.
Go ahead.
What the fuck is this?
Alright, Yep, I'm gonna go to get a basic planes and cast Fulminator Rage. Go ahead. I'm at 17.
Oh, you have lightning bolts?
Do it, Jeff.
Do it.
Do what?
You don't have to do anything. You just wait.
This is great.
I'm super excited.
There are no, believe me, when I said that I have been over the Gatherer and back, there are no creatures that fix this matchup. Actual 0.
Yeah, we've taken many like 12-hour
Car rides,
journeys.
yep, just like
Tried.
The white guy that gives you hexproof, him.
Eidolon of...
No,
whatever we
Aegis.
tried that.
Yeah, I played that card.
Aegis.
It's not good enough.
Aegis.
Yeah, we
of the
tried
sun.
that. Yeah, we
So
tried that.
there's ones that there's Torpor Orb effects, but there isn't anything to stop.
That's exactly what my
Like
Restoration
permanents.
Angel deck wants to play.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
the Torpor Orb.
No. There's a creature that does.
Sure, but that's not what my deck wants to play.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
Attack for 2.
Yeah.
Because that one does almost do it.
Yeah.
And turning off the Primeval Titan's a big game.
Yeah.
And then there's just the breed of this deck that like has Emrakul's with their through the breaches, and you're just like, yeah, yes, yep.
Fair
All
enough.
right. Anywho, what am I doing? Decision time. Probably getting Angered of the Gods next turn. So I think we want to minimize the damage from that. When I'm dead, I'm going to be really dead. Thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. Re-upping that Nemesis, I appreciate that. I'm going to hit the Overgrown Tomb just in case we draw Slaughter Games. And I'm going to go ahead and play Wall of Roots and Voice. Go ahead.
God bless you.
So I'm at 14.
Okay. Do it.
You
This-
search.
Search.
Oh, geez, he's gonna anger me and I can't even fulminator him.
How's that feel?
Really bad.
You can pull him near
Do
yourself.
you have anger the guts?
Yeah, he does.
with a bolt.
With a bolt. With a bolt. Yep. All right. I said I'd take 4. We'll take one more. Take one more. We'll get dumpstered one more time.
Yeah, this is real bad for you, isn't it?
I'm looking
Just,
at
there's
the.
actually no meaningful magic cards that you can play. Actual 0.
Like, I thought I would have to make some decisions.
I'm
Nope.
looking at
Nope. Yep. Bad and unlucky. Has to be both.
I'm looking at Grand Prix.
Not incorrect.
And then he has like the 4 chalices are instead of lightning bolts. It looks like.
Yep.
And then he has. You haven't drawn a summer expected.
No, I
But
haven't.
yeah, he has 4 chalices instead of 4 lightning bolts.
Have I tried Leonin Arbiter? They often just have a lot of things in their deck. Leonin Arbiter is double-sided. It hurts us too, and they're a ramp deck. They can just slow down and play around it, and we aren't a fast combo deck, so like Leonin Arbiter isn't going to buy us enough time to actually win the game, and it dies to Bolt and Anger and all the other
I'm
stuff.
trying to wonder if, like, Thalia gives you enough time.
Nope, none of it. Just
Nah.
all things die to Bolt and Anger. And we're just like, yep.
Alright, great. So your game plan usually to just dodge the matchup.
Okay, wait, I've got an idea. If I lose this game, we're going to play one more, but I get to pick my starting 7 cards.
Okay.
God, that's
And the
awesome.
first 3 cards I draw.
Don't you do that anyway?
When you still
Just
lose,
to
then we'll know.
show how actually unwinnable it is. Just like pick the perfect 10 to start with.
I mean, I'm assuming this is like a bunch of birds and slaughter games. You're probably going to win. I'm on the play?
This is game 4, so you are on the play.
All right.
Oh boy.
No, wait.
Uh,
Yo, yeah, I shotguns. You're on
yeah,
the play.
God.
Definitely keeping. We got turn 1 search and a turn 2 ramp.
On my side of the table, this hand just doesn't do anything. I think if this Eternal Witness had a fetch line to go with it, I might consider keeping this hand just because like it could develop our board before it got angered. But I think I just want to like look for sideboard cards rather than keep the 7, which we've got 2 slaughter games. Yeah, I get to be on the play and I get to pick my 7. Yeah, I can do that.
Red is good versus Valka decks. Why? They have Bloodman. And they have
And a clock.
a clock. Yeah, they have actual
Actual
utility.
master.
Probably incredible against them.
Alright, 6. Okay. Alright, I think this is a keep. This could be a fast combo hand if we draw the right stuff, and we are on the draw, and we get a scry. So, that is not the draw we're looking for, so we'll ship it. Go. He has his nuts draw.
That's just the one card.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
When I play my birds, I often tell people it's my nuts draw. Because that's all we got. We got these birds.
You're really dead now.
It's a chip and a chair.
I'm really worried, actually.
Why? He's really
I keep
dead.
drawing all my basics.
God bless.
He's really dead.
Your deck has plenty of basics
I
in
know.
it.
You're fine. He's really dead.
Alright, play this wall, birds. Go ahead.
Nice knowing you.
Whee! Whee!
Shortcut.
Yep. Do you have Through the Breach?
Yes.
Titan?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a 5th land?
And a 5th land.
Yeah, okay, yep. Alright, we're
Sun
done.
check
And a
for the
sun
combo.
check, yep, for the combo. Alright, great. So we're gonna do I'm gonna pick my 7 cards to start with. And Brad doesn't get to know what they are.
Ooh. You want me to tell you what they are?
1 slaughter games.
Bird of
One's
Paradise.
birds.
Basic island. Basic forest. Basic island revamped.
Ghost Quarter just Ghost Quarter.
So, on the play.
Gristlebrand is
forest,
in play
bird.
on turn 1.
This will be fun. They can try and predict my opening, my perfect 7.
Yeah, Gristle-
I'm not even sure what it is yet, so I'm gonna sit here and think about it for a moment here.
Gristlebrand is in play on turn 1. And he has haste, and Jeff is on the play.
We're gonna go to Brad's hand.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at Jeff's deck, and I'll figure out what his hand is right away for us.
This is like what the mystery hand in poker, right? Where just don't look.
Decks. Do you have this thing on here?
I do,
This
yep.
thing?
What's this?
Is there a random offset?
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Alright, fix it. We have extra sleeves somewhere.
You just gotta take the. There you go.
There you go.
Oh,
Alright, so Jeff has. I'm gonna write it down when you're done.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so he's a forest bird. You got
Yeah,
that
yeah,
part,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
He has.
Slaughter games.
Yeah, definitely slaughter.
Sure.
Games. Surgical.
I don't even think I would want surgery.
Yeah, you want it.
You can go.
This will be good.
Brutality.
Figure it out. Yeah, pick the 7 and
You
then
think he
we'll
wants brutality?
we could compare.
Well, I was thinking he could go like Forest Bird and then like Wall Brutality, and then Untapped Slaughter Games.
Needs what's this other crappy card? What's the second land?
Uh,
Overgrown Tomb? Or
No, it'd be
Overgrown
Overgrown Tomb.
yeah, Tomb. Oh, he is turn 1. But no, Bosco's no good.
And then
Tomb.
Thicket is probably one of the lands.
Tomb Thicket. He probably doesn't want that. We have 6 cards. That's the last one. Not Blessed Lines. Is it Fulminator? No, probably not.
The last one was tough for me too.
Chord House Pontiff.
Oh, he's mulliganing too. I picked my perfect 7. And
I only
he's
had
mulliganing.
red. I only
God
had
bless.
mountains.
All right, so on my side of the table, my hand is very good.
Random card. I
I'd say
think.
Wall of Roots is probably in there.
I think so.
You got your.
Oh, I didn't have it. So yeah, he goes Forest Bird, and then he goes Wall. What's that? Collector Brutality, and then if he hits like through the breach, he can surgical it,
Yeah.
and then he just like untaps and Slaughter Games is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe I should have collective brutality here. I don't have that. So on my side of the table, we've got our 2 lands that allow us to cast the Slaughter Games in our hand, a couple of Accelerants, a Court of Calling, and a Fulminator Mage, just in case.
I think I can't beat that hand, the one we drew up.
I don't. Yeah, stuff.
You know, not with that hand.
Go to 6 again, Brad. You're gonna need it.
Go to 7.
Oh, now you can. You have a chance.
I mean,
Yeah, it's close.
I'd keep it.
You keep it.
Probably.
18 bird. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was that card. Yeah, we're screwed now.
Go.
Leave that down.
All roots. Go ahead.
All right. 2 for 2. Oh, this anger's gonna be really good.
Parsi. Yep. Stomping around.
Slaughter Games. Targeting you. I'm going to 16 press it. Name Premium Platon. There's a Titan in your hand. That's so unlucky.
You were just super dead too. Look at this.
I'm aware.
Oh, dead. You were super fucking dead.
All right.
Wait, what? Oh, okay, never mind. For a second, I thought there was 5.
Let him miss one.
Let it miss one. Yep.
You errated it, right? I get to draw a card now?
I get to draw.
It's Lost Legacy.
Good.
Okay. And that's fine.
That's really rude.
God. Can I win?
Can I
I'm
win?
gonna be able to win.
Close.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play this out.
This is insane.
I'm gonna fetch. I'm gonna fetch to 15.
He has a cord. He has to go get his own scavenging use now.
No.
No,
Soon.
I don't think that's me.
I'm gonna cord for Eternal Witness and get Court of Calling back to my hand.
Okay.
Good. I'm doing that now, so Brad doesn't have the scavenging use up.
Emrakul now? That's good.
I gotta wait a turn on the Valley Cat.
Yep. No blocks. This is a free attack.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
I could eat it.
Yeah.
I like eating it.
Yep. You need to get into to get to it anyways, right? Yep.
Yeah.
So you go up to 21. Yep. And I go down to 12.
Yep.
Draw.
Hmm.
I don't like doing it because of the burst damage you can do.
On the Valley Cat?
Yeah.
For next turn, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he needs 5 in play anyways.
Yeah.
So it's the same.
Yeah.
Well, I have 5 now.
And that gives you the fifth, so it's the same whether or not you do it or don't.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah.
So if I go like this, that's 1, 2, 3. When I play this, and then on your turn, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, so that's perfect. Go ahead. You're definitely not Scourge Viability now. You actually want to play the Valakut first.
Yeah, with the full
Makes it messy. Yep.
Yeah. Ugh. Normally you're gonna attack. Go ahead.
Chord for 4.
Okay.
Get Restoration Angel. Yep. Restoration Angel will blink Walrus.
Okay.
Upkeep Chord for Kiki.
Yep.
Nice job.
So even if Brad goes to sack this, I'll just kill the Valakut in response, so that way it doesn't do anything for him, and then I'll surgically extract it with the surgical extraction. So one of the things, so I picked my opening hand for that game, and one of the reasons I wanted to see that is maybe just like drawing a Slaughter Games is enough to like give me a reasonable chance in this matchup.
So if I would have played Valakut first, then sacked, gotten a mountain, that's 5, right?
You need 6 total. You need 5 other.
Oh, it says 5. Yeah,
It's 5 other. Yeah, you need 6 total. That's why with Escape Shift you combo them on 7 lands.
Right.
You get Valakut plus 6.
Yep, that makes sense.
So the food for thought there is, if this is a matchup that I care about, maybe just packing more Slaughter Games and trying to see them is something that could be a real game plan.
I do very much agree with Matthias's game plan now that I've actually seen the matchup. Like, just having some, like, one of the ways you're going to win is via combo.
Yep.
And that feels like the only way you're going to win.
Yep.
Yeah.
If that game went long, like, I could easily see just, like, winning by drawing lands.
Correct. Yep. Yep. I was thinking that.
Nicely done.
Nicely
By the
done.
way, Jeff.
Figured it
Very
out.
nicely
You
done. Yeah, very nice.
Managed to pull one out
I
there.
think our hand was better.
Didn't get the old 05 skunked.
I
The
think our hand was
Fulminator ended
better.
up being important.
Well, we wanted Fulminator, but we
Yeah.
wanted Brutality first.
I think Fulminator is better.
Well, you're wrong. I'm just
You
you're
you
just
have
wrong.
chords to draw into